Catch and shoot. Dickinson will put it in. There's the catch. Here's the shot. Wagner off the glass. No! Oh, it's over! And UCLA from the first four to the final four.
How did UCLA go from being an 11 seed and in the first four to being in the final four and competing for a national championship? Let's find out.
My niggas stack their money just to spend it. Cause when you die, you cannot take it with you. If you ain't beefing about the money, then what's the problem? Don't worry about my niggas, cause I got them. My niggas stack their money just to spend it. Cause when you die, you cannot take it with you.
Heading into the 2020-2021 basketball season, UCLA was ranked 22nd according to Bleacher Report. UCLA would start off the season 6-0 before losing to Ohio State by 7. They would then go on a winning streak and win 7 in a row. They would then lose 4 in a row and fall to the 4th seed in the Pac-12 tournament. They were set to face Oregon State on March 11th and would end up losing by a crushing 4 points and would have a first round exit out of the Pac-12 tournament. UCLA was lucky to hear their name called on Selection Sunday after a tough end to the season. They would be heading to play in the March Madness tournament. In their first 4 matchup against Michigan State, they would beat them by 6. They would then advance to the first round of the NCAA tournament. There they would beat number 6 seed BYU by 9 points. After winning against BYU, they would advance to the second round, beat number 14 ACU by 20 points. They had just earned themselves a spot in the Sweet 16 and a chance to face number 2 Alabama. They would end up beating Alabama by 10 points. They had just earned themselves a spot in the Elite 8. There they would play a great game against number 1 Michigan and beat them by 2 points. They would end up facing number 1 Gonzaga in the Final Four, in a game that would go down as one of the best Final Four games in history. Sadly, UCLA lost by 3 points on a buzzer beater by Jalen Suggs.
Juzang again with the ball in his hands in the paint. Floater short, got it back, ties it with 3. Gonzaga has time to do something. Suggs for the win. Oh yes! Oh yes! Unbelievable! Unbelievable! The perfect season remains on go.
Are you?
Oh my God!
There is.
There are onions, Jim, and then there are nature.
Both of these clubs have left it all out there. And look at Timmy going over and a well-deserved as we look at this replay. A little kiss that'll be remembered.
Hey, Raph,
Okay.
that's the biggest kiss of your career.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Juzang with a great finish, thinking they're back maybe in overtime. And look at the poise of this kid. We talked about his defense, but how about that? He sort of knew it.
The highest ranked player in Zag's history recruit.
And that's the reason.
He came for this moment to play with Mark Few, a chance to win a championship, and wow, impressive.
Well, Jim, I love in front of us all these kids actually caressing and applauding one another. And that is just some way to end a classic basketball game. Woo! From Minnesota. Wow.
Their terrific NCAA run was over. But that begs the question, how did they get all the way to the Final Four? I think they made it to the Final Four because they played the best basketball as a team It wasn't a one-man show, even though they did have some stars on their team. They shined the brightest when the pressure was the highest. They didn't care what the team they were playing was ranked. They went out there and played their game and did what they did. I don't believe it was luck. I believe UCLA earned their spot in the Final Four by playing some great basketball. I just want to give a shout out to some of their star players on the team. Johnny Juzang averaged 22.3 points on 51% shooting in the tournament. He played some great basketball, and it was sad to see them lose like that in the Final Four. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.